I think we're going to play a little game to finish off. It's a game that I like to call First Impressions. So we're going to show pictures of different coaches, different players, and you're going to let us know what your first impression of this person was. So first up, we have head coach Jimbo Fisher.
Goat.
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 That's my guy right there.
Goat.
Well, your first impression when you met him, what was it?
I met him sophomore year. I was starstruck. I'm not gonna lie, cause like that was my first time interacting with a head coach like that. You know, him winning the Natty at Florida State and then coming here, I was just excited, and I wasn't even know I was coming here. You know, I still had other visits planned, stuff like that, but I mean, it just felt surreal.
That's crazy. That's the exact same feeling I had when I got here.
Yeah,
starstruck.
Literally. Like I'm still adjusting to it. Like I'll go out somewhere and somebody might know who I am, and that's like, it's just a blessing, because I mean that's the dream, you know. So
what about you?
I was looking at his finger he had on his championship ring. I was like, yeah, I need one of them.
Need one of those.
That's a goat for real.
All right, up next is the assistant head coach, run game coordinator, and he was the 2022 Rivals Recruiter of the Year, Elijah Robinson.
My first impression was he is big. Like, he is a big human. But then I looked at his feet, and he had some clean sneakers on. He always going to have a fresh pair of sneaks on, for sure.
Coach, so you got a little respect for him with those?
Definitely.
Nah, that's my guy, Coach E. I used to talk to Coach E almost every day, you know, in the recruiting process. So that's my guy. He recruiter of the year, but I'm recruiter of the year too. So.
I heard you were a big part of recruiting this class.
Something like that.
I guess one thing we kind of skipped over. How did the mic drop meme become kind of like your go-to meme? Why did you choose that?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, I don't even know. Like, I was just looking up funny GIFs on Twitter, and I was like, okay, this one look hard. Let me just post it and see what happened. The hell got like, I don't know, like 2,000 likes first one. I'm like, damn. And then I remade it when everybody signed. It got like 5K likes on Twitter or something like that.
I haven't seen that.
He put the real
cape
on.
Like I put the cape on and like dropped the mic with the crown and everything.
Yeah. I did see that.
And then I did that, and then it just started. It's gonna keep going though. I'm just not gonna be dropping no more mics. I'm gonna have one of the 2023s do it. So
who's the next candidate you think? Is he hasn't committed yet, or is he on?
Nah, yeah. I'm probably gonna give it to Colton.
Huh?
Yeah, Colton been locked in. We didn't have some we didn't have some recruiting conversations. I can't say too much about those.
All right. Well, next we've got the linebackers coach, Tyler. I don't want to say his last name. Santucci. Okay. First impression.
That's Ishman's.
First impression was, man, his head is bald. That was my first impression.
Scruff.
Wow.
He need to shave all that off. But then my second impression after I really got to know him was he's actually a great coach. He is a wonderful coach. He is going to create a bunch of great players and great men, like going into future wife, kids, husbands. Everything he does has a purpose, and he keeps me very determined.
That's a really important thing of coaching that I feel like gets overlooked a lot. I mean, I'm in a sports management master's, and the entire master's is learning about how to be a coach that coaches people as a whole. Like, it's forgotten a lot when you're an athlete looking for the next championship ring.
Everything he says can correlate to sports and life, which is really good. So, like, when I first got here, I was just, like, so overwhelmed and just didn't know what to do. But he got me on a straight path, and now, yeah, he's a wonderful coach.
All right, up next is TJ Rushing, defensive backs coach.
My guy. Let me see him.
Flip it,
Where's
Sam?
TJ, Sam?
Come on.
We got Sam in the back taking a nap.
There
he is.
Hey,
First impression.
That's my guy. That's been my guy since I was like 14 years old. So I see him like a I don't even know. I can't say like a dad, but like maybe like an uncle, like the cool uncle. But I mean, same thing that Ish said. You know, I know he gonna teach me how to be a good family man. You know, life after football, because football don't last forever. And I know he gonna give me the tools that I need. He done already gave me some. So I mean, I feel confident. He got 100% of my trust. You know, going into this season and many more.
Did you kind of see when you said he was at Memphis and he was offering you there, and like you said you had such a good connection, but it's like Memphis traditionally isn't like you said you didn't want to leave Texas.
Yeah.
Traditionally not like Power 5, big brand. It's like sometimes those coaches that are at the smaller schools, once they get to the big schools, you just see them just like absolutely just blow up and see why people went there originally.
Yeah. Coach, if you see this, I ain't gonna lie, I was not going to Memphis, but but like
He probably knew that. That's why he came here.
Yeah, but I mean, it was like I see it as a God basically. You know, Coach Mo left, had a good relationship with Coach Mo. They hired Coach Russian. It's like, okay, my relationship with Coach Russian was a little bit stronger than Coach Mo, but you took over his job at the school that I want to come to, so. I mean, no-brainer. I'm here. Let's do it.
So next we got Antonio Camardi. He's actually from the Woodlands. I used to be the
Woodlands reppin'.
Yeah, I used to be the summer camp for his kids, like 3 summers ago.
What
Drives
summer camp?
Sunny Days.
Huh.
But he drives his Lambo from the Woodlands every day down Highway 6.
It's up there parked right
Yeah.
now.
That's like not a fun drive. It's like
It's fun in a Lambo.
Oh.
I bet.
Anything's fun in a limbo.
Yeah, for real.
Not
So
fun in my
what was
Cadillac.
y'all's first impressions of having a multiple Pro Bowler on y'all's staff?
Well, I had worked out with Crow before he got up here, so I mean, me and him had already had like established a relationship, and then I mean, once he got here, it's basically the same thing, you know, go over film when you ain't doing nothing, you know, come ask him if you got a question, ask him, because I mean, he did it himself, so. I mean, and especially with him being a taller corner, I'm 6'2", so I go ask him stuff like that, and he can help me with it. But I mean, just having an NFL guy in here is just good. It's just good to know because like he can break stuff down for us easier because he'll look at the game in a whole different way than we do. So I feel like it's good having those guys around us, you know, to teach us and have like a different perspective from some of the other coaches.
All right, now we're gonna do some of y'all's fellow teammates. First, we've got Evan Stewart. What was your first impression of him?
Hey, bro.
Because he's very present on social media, so I'm sure you knew who he was before you really knew who he was.
Yeah.
So, first impression.
First impression? Dang, bro. Can I say what I...
Well,
Yes, no, say it.
go ahead.
Don't hold back.
I ain't...
Hey,
Hold
you know
back.
Evan gonna see this though, so like, yeah.
Probably not. This is at the
Nah.
very end.
Nah.
When I first met him, let's see, it was on move-in day.
And y'all are the 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dang. What was you thinking?
Who, me? Well, I had seen Evan on TikTok before that, but
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
What'd you think about him on TikTok?
I was like, oh, he could dance.
nah. See,
When
this
I
is
saw
the thing.
his
No, this is the
receiver-
thing though. When I saw his TikTok, I didn't know he played football. So I was
You
like,
just thought he was a little dancer?
yeah. I swear I thought he was a dancer, and then I seen some of his football, and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
I was like, wait,
shit is
what
the
can
word.
he do? Like, bro, TikTok, football, hooping
Oh, don't forget, he
And
could
he
have went
played
pro in
soccer.
soccer out of high school.
is,
And
but
he
like
didn't play football till what, his sophomore year? Junior year?
sophomore year.
So do y'all ever like make fun of him for the TikTok stuff? Because
Oh.
I get made fun of a
We
little
be
bit.
dancing with him.
No. He be dancing with him. I prefer. I really can't dance.
Yeah.
I turn
Evan
up.
dances a lot, like around the house. So like,
Okay,
I be
after this, we
learning
might
from
need to
him.
get you to do a TikTok with us after
Yeah,
this episode.
You do that.
we can do that.
We'll post it as our marketing for this.
Bet.
No, but most definitely, he's a great football player. Definitely, one of the best like players I've seen live up to the hype ever.
Give us one funny story of y'all living with him so far. Y'all got one thing? Is he the dirtiest one? Is he?
Nah,
It's just dirty for sure. top one.
ask him who does the
Hey,
dishes every
hey,
time.
look,
Who
look.
does
Yeah,
the-
but you produce all
Hey.
the dishes.
No, I don't.
Hey, Ish.
He's
I
calling
swear, Ish was not staying at our house for like a month. Would come in, throw clothes everywhere, and just leave. Say I'm lying.
He not lying, but I
Ex-
wasn't living there. That was
Come
my
on.
storage room.
Come on.
I wasn't living there.
Nah, I'm just
But
messing.
nah.
But Ish is top one.
Nah,
Facts.
yeah, for sure. Nah, we are relatively clean. Let me see. What's a funny story, bro? I don't know.
Bro, I got so many
I
stories.
got so many I can't.
I'll come back.
All
Come
right.
back to it.
Our next player is Damani Richardson. What was y'all's first impression of him?
I didn't know we was gonna play with Damani.
Yeah,
I thought
me
Damani
neither. I
was
thought
gonna
he was
go to
gonna
the
go to the
league
league.
Right.
after last season. But I mean, just having somebody that's a vet on the field. I know when I'm on the field with him, he'll just literally tell me what to do. Like I still look at the call, but he'll just be like, do this. I'm like, bet. I'm not gonna argue with you because I know he know what he talking about, what he doing. Being a safety, you gotta be able to lead the whole field, and I feel like that's what Damani does. So, I mean, coming up to this upcoming season, if there do be some young guys in the, that second half of the field, I know he gonna have us right for sure.
All right, and our last player is Walter Nolen. What was your first impression of him?
Oh man, my first impression when I first met Walt is his voice is deep. His voice is really deep.
Nah.
Deeper than yours?
Deeper than mine, way deeper.
Facts.
Can you try to do like an impression of how deep it is?
What are y'all even saying?
Oh
God. Yeah, bro. His voice is like the deepest I've heard on the team. His voice is deep, and he just chill, man. Like he's real big. He's like a big human. Like y'all know when y'all see a big human, like this is not a regular sized person that I realized. Like he is tall, big, he's strong. He lifted me up with one arm after the Alabama game. One arm like this.
Nah, Walt is like a little big bro. Literally, like we all like at the same
personality.
Yeah. But I mean, I feel like a lot of people got to realize like we still kids, bro. Like we supposed to be in high school right now. Me, I'm 18.
18.
Okay. Making sure y'all were full adults at this point.
Oh yeah, like we adults, but like we childish, but like that's just how it is. Like we not like super childish, but like when we
together, here, y'all stay childish.
I
don't care what year you are.
Yeah, like when we together, of course we gonna cut up, but like I feel like that's just how the vibe was when we first met each other. When he came down here for the pool party, like you said, that's just what it was.
Out of all 30 of y'all coming in, if you could name like 3 of the biggest characters, who are the 3 guys that make the most noise out of the 30? Like if y'all are all together, who's
putting on a show?
Who's putting on a show? I would say, just from an outside perspective, I would say one of them has to be Anthony Lucas.
Sometimes. Yeah.
Anthony.
He was a little quiet on the podcast.
A little bit.
My top 3. Dang, you can't even do that, bro. You cannot.
I'll do top 5, no order. Me, Denver, Walt. Who else, bro? Maybe
Ev,
yeah, Ev for sure. Bryce.
Really, Bryce?
Yeah. Then my 5.
Has he let y'all? Because I know he's big into like wrangling and riding horses. Has he brought y'all out there yet?
Nah, I used to ride horses.
Really?
Not no more though. It's like
I used to work on a ranch, but I don't.
Yeah.
Nah, but Bryce, Denver most definitely. Bob, Evan, Walter. I had to put myself in the top 5, man.
Nah, for sure. It's top 5. Top 1. He'd be
cutting up
crazy.